This video is made possible by Wondershare Filmora's free meme maker. I'll talk about them in detail later in this video. But for now, let's start off with the idea for today. We're all surrounded by social media these days. We constantly use social media to connect with our old friends or meet new friends, and sometimes just to pass our time. But did you know that you could use social media to earn money and even turn it into your own little business? Several people around the globe are doing this, and if you'd like to know how, this is the video for you. The basic idea of converting social media into a business is to stop becoming a consumer of content and become a creator of content on social media instead. Now I know that this sounds a little overwhelming and also sort of confusing, but don't worry. In today's video, I am going to break down this entire process for you in easy steps so that by the end of this video, you will know exactly what is it that you need to do to use social media productively. Now first and the most important step is to find a niche and choose a platform that works for you. Now we're all interested in something. There would definitely be something that you can talk about for a lot of time and still not get bored of it. For some people it could be cooking, it could be that they love cooking and they love talking about it. For some people it could be travel, maybe they love going out and talking about different places to explore. For some people it could be books. Maybe they've read a lot of different books in life and they constantly keep reading, and they do have a lot of opinions to share about reading as well. What you need to understand is that no matter what your interest area is, internet is such a global place that you will find audience that is looking for exactly the same kind of content. Now once you figure out your niche, the next step is to find a platform that works for you. It could be Instagram, it could be Facebook, it could be YouTube, or any other social media platform that you like. What you need to understand is that generally people believe that YouTube is the only platform that lets you monetize, but no matter which social media platform you choose, you can always monetize them and you can always turn them into your business. So find something that works for you. The next step is to start creating content regularly. Now that you've identified the niche that you want to choose and the platform that you like posting on, the next step is of course to start creating content. The important point that you need to keep in mind is that as a creator of social media, you cannot be lazy with creating content. For example, if you've chosen blog as your preferred platform, then you need to start writing your blog posts on a very regular basis. Only when you post regularly will you be able to find audience that enjoys the kind of writing that you do and will stick to you in the long term. Similarly, if you've chosen Instagram as your preferred platform, then you need to start posting on Instagram as regularly as possible. Keep in mind that because there are so many creators on social media, if you don't post regularly, somebody else will take your audience's attention. And lastly, of course, if you choose Facebook as the platform that you want to post on, start a Facebook page or start a Facebook group, whatever works for you, but ensure that you are posting regularly. After this, we now need to move on to creating content that actually engages our audience. For example, memes are a kind of content that actually engages a wide base of audience. To create your own memes, Filmora's meme maker is a great tool. All you need to do is visit the link that I have in the description box below, upload any picture of which you would like to convert into a meme, adjust it a little bit for size and for aspect ratio or anything else that you would like, and select OK. Upon doing this, you will enter into a part where you can do a little bit of text editing to the meme. Now memes are very simple content formats where you just need to add a little bit of text and you will have with yourself a content goldmine. So I have a picture of me here where I'm drinking a lemonade. So what I decided to write here was, when life gives you lemons, basically you make a lemonade out of it. So all you need to do is think of like a witty line to go with any picture and you can convert it into a meme within seconds. So once you're happy with how your meme looks, you can select whether you want to download it as a JPG or a PNG and click on download, and you will have with yourself a meme ready. You can download this image and upload it across your social media as a great content piece that would definitely engage your audience. While we are at this, I also want to take a few seconds and tell you that Filmora's Meme Maker is also running an iPhone XS super generous giveaway. So if you'd like to be a part of this giveaway, make sure that you visit the link that I have in the description box below. There are 12 ways in which you can enter the giveaway. You can choose any of these ways that works for you. Click on it, enter all of the details that you want to enter, your name and your email ID basically, and then you will register yourself for this amazing giveaway. Make sure that you give it a try. Who knows, you might be the one who wins an iPhone XS. Okay, so moving on to the next point now. Now that you're creating exciting, engaging and interesting content for your audience, the next thing you need to do is to start speaking to them. No matter how big or small your audience is initially, you need to speak to them and engage with them regularly. A great way to do that would be to respond to all of the comments that they send you. If you are on YouTube, then replying to comments is a great way of engaging with them. If you are on Facebook or Instagram, again, replying to their comments is of utmost importance. It shows your audience that you value them and that you value their opinion and their time, and it gives them a sense of family. Especially on Instagram, if you are somebody who's chosen that as a platform, it's also very important that you check your DMs regularly and you reply to them as much as you can. I'm not saying that you spend all of your time doing this. Make sure that you take about 10 to 15 minutes out every day. Now moving on to the last and the most important step, which is monetizing and starting to make money out of all of your efforts. Now I know that creating content, creating engaging content, regularly coming up with ideas is a lot of task, and getting some money out of it and converting this whole thing into your own little business is the biggest reward you can get out of it. So here's how you do it. For YouTube, the process is very straightforward. Every time you upload a video, there are people who watch the video and watch ads that run on it. YouTube gives you all the analytics that you want to see depending on how many people are watching and how many people are watching from which part of the world. And based on that, YouTube shares the ad revenue with you. So as long as you're creating content on YouTube, the whole part of making money is very simple and very straightforward. But if you are, suppose, creating content on Instagram or Facebook or Pinterest or your own blog, in that case, how do you make money? In such a case, the best and the easiest way you can make money is by collaborating with different brands. In technical terms, the way you can make money out of these platforms is by something called influencer marketing. But the basic funda is this. Because you're creating content on your Facebook page or your Facebook group or your Twitter handle or your Instagram handle, what you're doing is you are aggregating audience by giving them the content that they like. And this audience trusts you, values you, and really looks forward to your opinion. And what you can offer to brands is your valuable opinion about their product as well. So, the best thing you can do is write to these brands, reach out to these brands and understand what they want. The best way to reach out is to figure out people who are on LinkedIn of the brands that you really like. Reach out to them, shoot them an email. You also need to create a small document in which you've listed down all of the things that you're doing. For example, for every Facebook post, how much is the money that you can charge? For what is the number of audience that is following you? From which place are you coming? Create a document like this and send it across to as many brands as you can. Tell them that you are open to promoting their products to your people because you genuinely love them. But most importantly, keep 3 things in mind. Making money on social media is a game of patience. It will not happen instantly. You will have to put in a lot of effort initially. You will also need to be consistent. And most importantly, you will need to collaborate smartly. Only collaborate with brands that you genuinely value so that you don't break the trust of your audience. I hope that this whole process is a lot more clear to you than it was at the start of this video. I've tried to explain every single point to you as simply as possible. Do let me know if you have any more doubts or questions in the comments below and I'll be super happy to answer them. What I expect out of you is to figure out one thing that works for you and start creating content on that so that your social media time is not wasted on consuming content that somebody else is creating, but you yourself become a creator. This way, it'll be your own little baby, your own little business, and you can grow as big as possible. That's it for today. Do let me know how you liked it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.